Obviously, wave of zombies is going to spawn, and hopefully my armor isn't going to break. So inside of this oh boy, no, my eyes, I refuse. Hey, yo, guys, it is me, HappyCairek, and welcome back to Last Internet Survival. So today we're gonna be doing a raid, but first of all, we have to go and open up that blue crate. That's why I am located here at the farm. So hopefully I'll be able to do it pretty fast. I did take here a spread shot just so that I can speed some things up, and I also took here a couple of katanas just to be at least semi-efficient or something. And after that, I have some really amazing and epic news. But before that, like I said, I would love to do a raid. So let's go for the raid, baby, and let's try to deal with all of these right yokos. Like I said, I'll try to be a little bit at least semi-efficient. I'm not saying that I'll do this entire farm just with melee weapons or something, because that's just gonna take forever. So I want to do farm at least a little bit faster, but at the same time to be at least somewhat efficient. So okay, my doggo tries to deal with all those right yokos up the very top, and I always like to show here this thing. So for those who've never done it, you can go and deal with all of the savage giants like this at the farm doing the wall trick. That takes a little bit of time, and that takes a little bit of practice, and you can do the same thing at Bunker Alpha. But I think already most of you know that stuff already. But for those who didn't know it, then here you go, some more information. And at the same time, this is just a quick reminder, smash that like button on the video if you haven't smashed it yet, because as I said, your likes do support the videos, and this is the best way for me to see that you enjoyed the video and you would like to see more Last Internet Survival videos. So thank you so much for all your support. And now let's just continue here with our crate. So I will try to use here my zooming skill to see if there's the blue box. Okay, I didn't see it, so we're just gonna, I don't know, deal with that frenzy giant just like that. Hopefully no one else is gonna attack me. Nope. So yeah, the blue box was over here. Very nice. I just activated here the sprint skill. We're gonna go over there, and I'm gonna deal after that with the Revenger with my katana. I'm not gonna waste my Glocks on him. And also for those who didn't know, like right now we didn't see, but more and more people confirmed seeing those raiders picking up the blue box. I mean, I've seen it recently, like a couple of weeks ago, but I have never seen that before. And I just have a question. Have you ever seen raiders here at the farm picking up a blue box? Because I've seen that phenomenon only once myself, and I heard some people saying that it was implemented in the past, but I don't really think that it was really implemented in the past, because they said that raiders would be able to pick up that blue box as soon as the farm was released, which I don't think that's true. Maybe that is. I have no idea. So I'm asking for your help. If you know anything about that, information would be really appreciated. Now, I'm just gonna take here a spread shot, and I'll try to deal with all of those dudes just like that. Yeah, probably spread shots was kind of efficient. Okay, gotta heal up. Wow, as you saw, I had only like 20 health left. My armor is gonna break soon. Oh my goodness, get out of here. Why they don't attack them? Like, right? Why savage giants don't attack the raiders? Like, that is the question. Okay, my armor broke, mate. Okay, my armor broke. Okay, so, and he broke his gun. Okay, that's not epic at all. Like, seriously, that was sad. And we just got in a zip gun. Okay, whatever, let's take it. Maybe we'll be able to recycle it. And I don't think there's anything else to do besides, oh yes, I did take another armor, because I was planning that my armor here is going to break. So I think that now I'm gonna move the box a little bit to the top. After that, I'm gonna totally snap him out of his existence. Okay, so let's place the box over here. Please place the box, because Revenger is coming. Dude, place the box. Yep, nice. And let's deal with this bad boy. And as always, I'll try my best to not get spitted here with this Revenger. I would like to do some sort of a bet that, hey, if Revenger is gonna get spitted on me, I'm gonna come back to the base and delete something just to make it a bit more interesting. But I don't have anything here right now, so I think that this time I'm not gonna do here any bets. But I think next time, whenever I'll come here to the farm and I'll start doing the Revenger, I'm gonna bring here something really valuable. So just in case if I get spitted by Revenger, I'll have to delete something. I think this way we're gonna raise the stakes, and it's gonna be a little bit more interesting and a little bit more heated, and I'll have to be a bit more careful when I'm shredding here the Revenger. And so far, he's down to like 500 health or something, and I'm very surprised that so far he didn't spit at me, because sometimes I just get stuck or something and he just spits on me. Okay, so he shredded into tiny smithereens. Give me your patches. I always pick up those patches because I like crafting 2 stacks of bandages. Okay, so there is a poppy. We're definitely gonna pick it up maybe a little bit after, but right now let's activate here back our sprint skill. Let's go to the top. Let's place that blue box, and at the same time we're gonna be getting more and more engine parts. So we're gonna talk about ATV a little bit later, but to assemble ATV you require 200 engine parts, and if you did not know, the best way to find those engine parts is going to be at Bunker Alpha. And now also you can find those engine parts inside of the blue crates. I'm not sure if you could find them in the past or something, but I do know that almost guaranteed, like for 100% sure, you're gonna get one engine part inside of that blue crate. So it's always worth it to go and open it up. Okay, so I don't want to get and fight with that savage giant. I literally just wasted my first aid kit. Like, I used like 100 health first aid kit for my 8 health. Well, that's sad. In any case, welcome to HappyCairek's channel, because this is what we're doing here. let's put back here my Glock. Boom. And let's open up here a couple of chests. And every time I opened it up, I might be rushed by raiders or savage giants or something. So I gotta be very careful. And now I'm gonna exit this place. And I want to double check if nobody attacks me. Nope, everything is fine. But sometimes there's a situation where as soon as I come inside of this house, somebody just jumps me for no reason. And I mean, you get cornered if you're not gonna have enough healing items and if you're not prepared. Especially if you're playing without sound. Let's say if you're gonna open up that storage and somebody attacks you, well, you're in that chest, you won't know. Like, your screen might flash red probably a little bit, but I still think you might miss it, so be very careful in this place. Okay, so now let's open up here this shelf, this closet, and let's see. Okay, so inside, oak handle, I guess better than nothing, metal pipe, and survivor coupons. I mean, I'm gonna take it. Pretty good crate, except that I don't really need anything from it, but it's definitely pretty good. I would say that loot is definitely appreciated almost by everybody. And here, we're gonna get some more first aid kits, some more duct tape, definitely come to my pocket. Okay, so now I'm gonna just go and pick up this puppy just so that you guys don't eat me alive, because every time I don't pick it up, there are always a bunch of comments and there's always a lot of people who are upset that Cyrek, you forgot to pick up that puppy. So I want to pick it up right now, even though we have already a true friend doggo and puppies are totally useless. But no matter what I say, if I don't pick up that puppy, I will be bullied. And I don't want to be bullied. Please, guys, don't bully me because I picked up that puppy. Now, we're going to place inside this blue thingy. We're going to cut it open just like that, baby. Boom. I'm going to go and take my spread shot. Yeah, I guess that will be cool. Okay, so now we're gonna go and deal with this riding yokel with another one. I'm gonna take here now my another Glock, and I want to see how many zombies here are just going to spawn. So far it's not that many of them, to be honest. Okay, so we're gonna run past that frenzy giant. I'm trying to gather them just like that, trying to spread shot them. Now I'm gonna finish them off here with my Glock, and I guess that's pretty epic. So we're back here at the farm. I just re-entered here the zone. Wait, there are only like 3 savage giants, so I don't think it's even worth it to go and lure them around. It's just gonna take too much time. Probably should do a little bit of a spread shot. Oof, they did punch me. That's super sad. Spread shot has such a short range. Okay, let's deal with this dude, with this guy, and now let's deal here with the last savage giant. Gonna heal up because who knows what's gonna happen when he's gonna punch me. Now let's activate that sprint skill and gonna keep my fingers crossed that no more savage giants have spawned, and it looks fine. Okay, there's one more savage giant. Okay, savage giant, go to sleep. Thank you very much. So the farm did not open up, so we were not able to get our gas tank parts or whatever. Not the gas tank parts, but we were not able to get our chopper parts, because for those who do not know, you can find their chopper parts such as gas tanks, ATV wheels, and chopper forks. But now let's open up this thing, and inside, just as I said, we're gonna get here one engine part. We got a scythe and we got an M16. So the weapon-wise, I think we got the best items possible, because you don't get a lot of scythes or something. And when I done that video about weapon ratings, I've seen some people being upset that I rated scythes so low. They said that scythes are very epic and whatever. But the point is, throughout my entire here less than Earth gaming experience, or whatever we can call it, I think I've gathered maybe like only 20 scythes or something. So if me, after playing the game for 2 years, and I just gathered 20 scythes, like, we cannot say that scythes are very amazing and epic weapons. Like, scythes are definitely cool and you can definitely do some amazing sneak damage, but scythes are very rare. That's why in that weapon tier listing video I rated it a bit lower. Now, in any case, let's snap transition ourselves to the raid, because I think we're done with all the tasks. So let's sort out inventory. 84 years, baby. Let's do it. So after forever and a little bit, finally we're gonna hop here for this raid. And I've done some research on this base, and you already know all the drill here. I have no idea what we're gonna get inside of this base, but I do know that I have to use only a couple of hatchets here. So let's check out this truck, and inside we're gonna just get some garden beds. I mean, okay, whatever, boomer. Now let's jump down here a couple of walls, and hopefully I'll be able to get something nice. I don't know much what we're gonna get inside of this base. And speaking honestly, I literally know zero. I've just seen the screenshot of this base. I've seen that you can come inside without any C4s, and that's it. That's where my entire research have ended. Okay, so 3 extra chests up the very top and chests over there. So I think we'll be able to open up all of these chests even before the big one spawns. So let's start opening up these chests, and inside the first one, empty. Beautiful. That's all I ever wanted. Woke up today in the morning and I was like, would be really awesome to get an empty chest or get 3 truck saw blade maces inside of another chest. Whatever, let's do the snap transition. So zombies are totally resting and sleeping here on the floor. Now let's open up the dude's third chest inside of this room. And inside, okay, we're gonna get a little bit of ATV wheels. We're gonna get some gasoline. Gonna pick that up. Probably gonna take the ball bearings. And I mean, those items, I don't think there's anything else I can take, as I won't just have simply enough space at the base to take anything else. Now let's open up the rest of the chest. He still has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chests. Hopefully I calculated here properly. And little bit of rope, I mean, would be awesome. Let's take at least 3 stacks of rope. I mean, let's take a little bit of thick leather. And don't look at me, I'm not gonna take these berries, just gonna eat them up to fill up my stomach, and that's it. Now let's open up another chest, and hopefully inside of this chest I'll get something nice, like 1,000 steel, please give me. Okay, so loot inside of this chest looks way better. A little bit of healing items and probably a wave of zombies. Thank you very much. So while zombies are taking a nap, let's open up this chest once again, and let's take the rest of the items that I did not take yet. An electronic circuit, yeah, probably come to my pocket. Why not? Gonna take these wrenches because that's a lot of wrenches. Like 5 wrenches is 5 wrenches, and that's a lot of wrenches, aka 5 wrenches. Well, you got the point. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Most likely some of you got lost. Well, don't worry. If it's your first time on the channel, subscribe, and don't worry, because this is a very frequent thing here on HappyCairek channel. We're definitely gonna take that oak. It's just that I want to go and open up the rest of the chests here. And here we are gonna get a broken clock and bunch of food, dude. We're gonna get a lot of those thingies. Okay, so obviously I forgot about my chopper. Let's go and let's fill up the chopper. I kind of don't have the habit to fill it up anymore, because usually we're getting so much trash that filling up the chopper makes kind of no sense. But okay, it's always nice to fill up your chopper fully and then go back there to the base and fill up your inventory completely. Those raids appear really rarely, so let's take the rest of the items. Those kind of raids are really rare. That's just what I'm trying to say here. Okay, let's take the rest of the food. Probably not gonna take that one. Let's take some. Okay, cannot even take rubber parts. Whatever, we're gonna put them over here. Not a big deal. Let's open up the last 2 chests. Obviously, wave of zombies is going to spawn, and hopefully my armor isn't going to break. So inside of this chest, oh boy, no, my eyes, I refuse. So zombies are taking a nap, and just, I mean, I can't believe that we got entire chest of these berries, but whatever. Inside of this chest, we're gonna get more food. Like, you know what? This is an insane raid. Like, call me crazy. I'm gonna take all these carrots instead of beans, because beans are cool, and we can definitely get there a little bit of aluminum cans. We can recycle them, blah, 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 and yada, yada. But I don't think it's all that epic and all that cool. So I'm just gonna take food to the base. Call me crazy, but this amount of food is very appreciated. I won't have to drink H2O for a really long time. Finally, I will be able just to come and eat those carrots as water, if that makes any sense. So I will also get rid of these items besides 3 red. I mean, you know what? Red tickets, goodbye. I mean, red tickets, take them. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna take those red tickets. And I'm gonna take the rest of the canned food, as that's just beautiful. I have no idea how we're gonna fit all of this in the base, but I mean, I'll try to do it. So this is the entire raid that I've gotten, and this base 100% gets HappyCairek's approval. So now let's get to the very saucy and epic stuff, and boom, this is what I'm talking about. So developers have shared the official recipe and of all the items that ATV will require. This is not photoshopped. This is legit recipe that ATV will require. This image came straight from developers, and I can already hear that a lot of people are gonna have a lot of different speculations, a lot of different things, and all I have to say is just, oh boy. So first of all, the only thing that stayed here are those 200 engine parts, 16 ATV wheels, and I believe that's pretty much it. The rest of the items were changed for something else. We also see that we will require 10 ATV transmissions, and my entire opinion about this is just like, okay, it seems pretty fine. I do know that some people will think that maybe it's a bit too expensive. Okay, even now people think that 200 engine parts is like a lot, which in my opinion is like, it's fine. 200 engine parts is okay. Like, ATV doesn't have to be such an item that you can assemble in like a week or something. It definitely has to take like half a year or entire year just to be able to assemble this ATV, and I can already see a lot of great things about it, because with the chopper there was a big problem with that gas tank, because in the past, like, one gas tank was the biggest problem of a lot of people, because it was super RNG, and you couldn't really grind that bunker alpha a lot just to get that gas tank. You would just have to completely rely on luck. But seeing like it will require, let's say, like those 200 engine parts, you know that you will have to grind that bunker alpha, and every day, little by little, you will put those items inside of the ATV. Like every day you will grind step by step, so it's not only about RNG. Unless they will make like those, let's say, ATV transmission super RNG, and one ATV transmission is going to be something of a ATV of a chopper gas tank, then I think maybe it's going to be a little bit problematic, but I have no idea. I think the biggest concern that I have here right now are those 150 air filters and 200 carbon composites, because I do not know where we're going to be able to find those batteries and where we will find those gears. But 150 air filters, is a lot. Like, that's gonna take you a couple of good months to open up and get them like from like those red crates, because for those who do not know, you can get like those air filters from red crates in bunker alpha, and I think you can get like the 3 air filters each time you open up red crate. But again, I think it's kind of RNG because you don't always get those air filters there. So even if you would get 3 air filters every 2 days from that bunker alpha, you would have to wait 100 days, and that's like 3 months and 10 days. Like, that's a lot of time, dude. And again, like, air filters isn't the biggest problem. I honestly have no idea how we're gonna get like those 200 carbon composites, because right now when you look at my base, I literally, okay, where's my chest with carbon composites? I have only 19 carbon composites here. That's it. That's it, dude. That's it. I do have a little bit of air filter. That's why I said that they aren't gonna be that big of a deal. But carbon composites, I don't know. I'm gonna share all the tips right now where you can get those carbon composites, what you can do to start like searching for those carbon composites right now. But I also think that probably with season 3, we're gonna get new locations like such as Bunker Bravo, and maybe inside of the Bunker Bravo, we're gonna be able to get like such items like those gears, batteries, ATV transmissions. I also think that probably we're gonna be able to find those 200 carbon composites there. Maybe they're gonna increase the drop rate from guns, or maybe they will insert a couple of carbon composites inside of the Bunker Bravo. At least that's the only logical assumption I have, because like 200 carbon composites is insanely a lot. Like, the point is, even if you get 1 carbon composite per day, it's gonna take you like 200 days. I mean, it's quick math, baby. But like with those 200 days, that's a lot of time. That's 200 days, baby. And even getting 1 carbon composite per day is insanely hard. Like, you have to recycle technically 5 guns, because for those who do not know, when you go to recycle guns here, you have 18% chance of getting 1 carbon composite or something. But again, you'll get 20% only after your firearm thingy is gonna reach to maximum level. So even for me right now, I have 18%. So technically you would have to recycle 5 guns just to get 1 carbon composite if we're following here simple math. So every day you would have to recycle 5 guns just for that 1 carbon composite. You can also go and do that police department and try to open up like green crates or blue crates and get your carbon composites from there. But even then, it's gonna be incredibly hard. Like, getting 1 carbon composite per day is a lot, and I don't know how people are gonna be able to gather like those 200 engine parts. So I honestly think that a carbon composite drop rate is going to increase, and most likely we're going to be able to find that inside of the Bunker Bravo. And now, speaking about rubber, the only way where we can find a rubber is at that Sector 7, but I think developers said that you won't need to go to Sector 7 to get any of the items, so most likely we will get rubber from something else, maybe from Bunker Bravo or whatever. And some people might be confused about 200 steel plates, and to be honest, 200 steel plates, whilst it's definitely a lot, but there are way other items that you would have to be concerned about, like those 150 air filters most likely are going to be more hard to get than those 200 steel plates, and like those 200 carbon composites are way harder than 200 steel plates. So 200 steel plates aren't the worst part in the game here. And about all the other items, I don't have any opinion here, because who knows where we'll be able to find those gas tank thingies or like those car batteries or whatever, because we know nothing about them yet. And also, I would like to calm down a lot of you, because even myself here, I am very surprised about the recipe. It's very expensive, but the point is, like, this entire Last Dinner Survival is based on grinding. Like, right now, I've been playing this game for over 2 years, and I've assembled everything. I assembled my chopper, I crafted a base, I've done everything, and seriously, the only thing that I want right now in the game is something that will require a lot of grind. And ATV here looks like it will be the item that finally I'll have to grind once again. for example, I will need to get 150 air filters. So that means, again, I have to start going and doing that bunker alpha every 3 days. And it might be boring, but at least that's going to motivate me to go and do that bunker alpha and open up those red crates to get my air filters. So again, I am motivated because I know that there is a reason behind why I'm doing that bunker alpha. Also, now it will be more interesting to do that police department because you need those carbon composites. Even though I still think that carbon composites here are super broken, like there is no way, it's impossible to get 200 carbon composites right now. I think after like 2 years of playing, I didn't even have 100 carbon composites. Like they are super rare, and plus you need those carbon composites to assemble some gun mods. So it's just ridiculous. Hopefully that will increase a little bit of the drop rate, but all of the other items here are not super RNG. Like they are a little bit RNG, but at the same time you can get them if you grind properly. So I do like the recipe. Hopefully nothing here is going to be too much RNG. Like let's say those ATV transmissions aren't going to be like 10 gas tanks or something. That would be kind of meh. But again, probably getting 10 gas tanks is going to be easier than getting like those 200 carbon composites. So to be honest, I don't know, like I want to just say that I do love the recipe. I do like it. Like ATV is definitely not a newcomer's vehicle because a lot of people struggle with crafting their chopper, but chopper is really easy right now. So I think that ATV is going to take about a year or something. That's just my speculation. Like if you just started playing the game and it's going to take you like 1 year of proper grinding just to be able to assemble this ATV. And I don't think it's a bad thing because I've been playing this game for 2 years and I can say that the most important thing that this game requires is something that you would have to grind, and if ATV will be such an epic vehicle that you need to spend like over a year just to assemble it, then I definitely think it's going to be worth it. But again, this is just my opinion. What do you think, guys? Do you agree on this recipe? Do you think it has to be like this hard, or do you think you should be able to assemble it in 1 day and just write it and then delete last on Earth because you get bored again? I don't know, like, so I highly suggest you checking out this video and where I was extremely impressed. Or click on the second card and you will see how we fought the miner. Or hop over to my channel, go to playlist, and there you'll find a lot of other games that I played here on the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely make sure to drop the subscribe button and notification bell to not miss any future videos. And consider following me on Instagram or Twitter at HappyCairek. Yep.